Kent Peters and Money Talk here with another video. So happy New Year. So I'm filming this on the 1st, but you should be seeing this video on the 3rd. So this is the first time you ever been on my channel. It's probably a sign. It's probably that sign telling you to hit that subscribe button. Well, it's basically a financial channel. I'm not a financial advisor. I talk about ways to make money, save money, invest money. Basically anything to do with money. And now I'm going to do like a 7-year review. So 7 years ago, I got into Robinhood. I started with $0. So now I got like $3,500. So my channel, I showed a good and the ugly. So stock market hasn't been that good in the last 1 year. So you see it went down like, this is my portfolio. It went down about almost 9%. And I started when 2019. So I did good. In the last 7 years, I did good. It went up almost 4%. And we're going to go over every stock I have. So this is Comcast. And the thing with Comcast, I actually use Comcast because I had Comcast when I first got into Robinhood. I did have the Comcast cable, but now I just have the internet because cable just costs too much. So my average spending was $44. So Comcast, it did go down. So in the last year, it went down 21%. So that's quite a bit. And I got almost $600 of value. So if I was to sell right now, this is how much money I'll get. And my total return, so it's negative $286. But the thing with Comcast, it's not a growth stock for me. It's like a dividend stock. So they pay me dividends. So I don't really care too much about all that growth. I'm just getting paid those dividends, $6.60 right now. So my last payment was what, October? So I should be getting another payment this month. It'll probably be around the 22nd or 23rd of January. So that's one of my stocks I bought in the last 7 years. Oh, this is another one I got. So I had, if you saw, I had like about 20 shares at Comcast. And I also have about 20 shares of this O. So the difference between this stock and the other stocks, it's basically rent to income. So really income is rental. It's a real estate they're involved with real estate. And I started investing in this about 7 years ago. So in the last year, how we're doing. So we're doing pretty good. We shot up some. And my total return, $4. No, that's today's return. Total return is $40. It's negative $40. But if I was to sell, I'll get like $1,100 if I was just to sell everything. Walmart. So with Walmart, I actually only bought one share of Walmart, but there was like a stock split. So now I end up having like 3 shares. And if I was to sell, I'll get this much. And the return for this one was good, $195. I'm at north cents. And it does pay dividends. So I get 71 cents in a few days. So I'm happy about that. 71 cents not that much, but still that's free money just for owning the stock. American Airlines, I don't even have this no more. I think I had like a small percentage of it, which is why it's still up here. I think this OPK, I think they gave me that one because I think I won that whenever somebody signed on me with Robinhood. I get like a free stock. I think that's how I got that one. So I'm not really into this OPK. Wendy's, I like Wendy's. So I have like what? How many shares of Wendy's do I have? 20 shares in the last year. How we're doing? Not too good. It went down 48. It went down quite a bit. And yeah, it went down quite a bit. $226. I still like Wendy's. But if I was to sell everything, it would be $167. So it's not too crazy. And they do pay me dividends. So they pay like what? $2.80 every 3 months. By the way, Really Income pays monthly, so they pay me every month. Coca-Cola. How I'm doing with Coca-Cola? I'm just curious. So in the last year, Coca-Cola's doing pretty good. I do plan on buying more Coca-Cola. I want to have like 10 shares of Coca-Cola this year. I'm pretty close. I just need like 2.5 more shares to get 10 shares. And my total return for Coca-Cola is $25. And the dividends they're paying me right now, $3.57. Is that dividends? Oh no, that's not dividends. Yeah, it is. That's not bad. Did I show how much Really Income paid me in dividends every month? Let me show y'all. So yes, Really Income, they paid me $5.41, and I should be expecting that in a couple weeks. So this is waste management. I don't have a lot of waste management. I think I only have like 10% of the shares, so it's not that much. And I'm not getting that much dividends either. I think it's like 6 cents I'm getting right now. 9 cents. So it's not a lot. But I actually showed my, what was it? Waste management shares. I showed it last year. I sold my Ford. And I believe I also sold my Carvana to buy a lot of shares in this one. This is sales right here, but I'm not going to get into that one. Amazon. $2.30. How much did I pay? So my average spend was $116. And then last year, what did they do? They went up a little bit. But my total return is $116. So that's like what, double? So if I was to sell Amazon right now, it would be a profit. And I bought me a little think I bought me a little bit of Netflix. Where is it? So I bought me like, I think it was like 10% of a share with Netflix. I wish I would have bought Netflix like 20 years ago. Sony, me, yeah. How about me a share of that? That's kind of like my PlayStation, so that's why I bought me this Sony right here. SCHD, I bought me some shares with this one. I'm just not going to really get into it. But there is one share I'm going to get into. Where is it? AMC. So last year I bought me a lot of shares of AMC. I bought me like 100 shares. A little bit. I bought me a total of 154 shares, but I bought me 100 last year. My average spend is $4.03. So I took a jump with AMC because they dropped down like $5. And I knew it was a gamble. I bought me like 100 shares. And that was for $500. My goal was I was going to let it shoot up some. Maybe we went and hit back to like $3 or more. I was going to sell and put that down on the home, but it dropped quite a bit. It went the other way. So in the last year, AMC went down 61%. And my total return is negative $421. So that's how much I lost with AMC because I took a gamble. I was sure it was going to shoot up, and I think it still will. I do plan on buying some more AMC. I do not think it's going to keep going down. I think it will shoot back up to like $10, maybe even surpass $10. So until I sell my AMC, it is not a loss. So this is basically everything I bought with Robinhood. And let me check something else. Let's see if anybody signed up under me. So don't look the past. When was the last time? So it's been over a year. I do not get like a lot of signs with Robinhood for some reason. I'm starting to think that it's because most people that watch my videos, they either already have a Robinhood account or they're not really interested. They're probably interested in the stock market, but they're kind of scared to sign up. And other people, they just want to watch my videos for entertainment, see how I do. So this is what I got in the last 7 years. I know people are gonna be like, that's not that much. But I don't really invest that much. I do like a little bit at a time. But still, if I was to sell everything right now, this is how much I would have in my banking account. But I do not plan to sell anytime soon. So I hope y'all enjoy your New Year's. If you want to get into Robinhood, I will have a link down here. I'll also show it here what my link looks like. So you sign up with this link. You type this in, make a sign up. But I'll try to have it down here. I'll try to remember to put it down here. But that being said, have a good day. Bye for now.